To our dearest principal, Mrs. Catherine De Jesus, our beloved teacher, tireless school leaders, fellow students, my brave and brilliant companions, and to our ever-sacrificing parents, good evening. This is more than a ceremony. It's a celebration of silent battles, unseen prayers, and the grace that carried us here. Before anything else, I lift this moment to our sovereign God and Lord Jesus Christ. My strength when I was tired, my wisdom in confusion, and my peace in uncertainty. I stand here not by strength, but by the hands that held me. And tonight, I don't just celebrate a medal. I celebrate the grace that has saved me and the faith that never let go. Back in pre-kinder, I wasn't even part of the top learners. In fact, my name wasn't on any honors list. But something shifted. By God's grace, I reached the top 8. And from that moment on, I kept pushing. Not to be better than others, but to be better than who I was yesterday. I held on to one truth. Progress is still progress, even if it is slow. And even when it feels delayed, God is never late. His timing is always perfect, even when we don't see it yet. So once again, thank you, Lord. To my dear teachers, you made every journey a discovery and every challenge a stepping stone. You were more than educators. You were patient listeners, constant encouragers, and light givers. On days we doubted ourselves, you spoke big. And in seasons we felt small, you saw the potential we didn't. Thank you for showing us what it means to grow with grace. To Sir Conrad, my kind and funny Tula coach and mentor, thank you. You are our ever-energetic Filipino teacher. We still don't understand how Filipino keeps leveling up every quarter and every grade. And rumor has it, it's even harder in high school. Sir, we're really hoping that's fake news. But even when the subject felt overwhelming, you never let us carry it alone. You turned grammar into laughter, structure into stories, and our moments into confident aha breakthroughs. You reminded us that even hard things can be fun, and even confusing lessons can become clear with heart. Thank you, sir, for your patience, your joy, and your genuine care. You didn't just teach us. You prepared us with purpose. You didn't just deliver lessons. You planted confidence. And because of you, we'll carry your voice in every sentence you write moving forward. To Teacher Rosalie, thank you for being the sunshine of every class. You didn't just teach lessons, you brought them to life. Your cheerful spirit, your humor, and your stories made learning feel like story time with meaning. Even the most complex topics became simple, fun, and unforgettable because of you. You taught us that laughter and learning can go hand in hand, and that sometimes The best lessons come with a joke and the warm smile. You reminded us that the best answers don't always come from the book. They come from curiosity, discovery, and the classroom full of heart. You made us think. You made us speak. You made us feel seen. Thank you for making our minds think and our hearts happy. You didn't just keep us awake. You kept us inspired. And now, all that's left to ask is, sure, kailan po kaya ang susunod natin cooking session? So teacher I, my very first teacher and the first to believe in me. Thank you so much. You weren't just excellent in teaching. You were a shaper of potential, a gentle awakener of youth. You saw something in me even when I was still learning how to hold a pencil and sound out my first letters. Your creativity colored our world, but your faith in us made our futures brighter. You didn't just teach ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. You built confidence, joy, and wonder in our hearts. Thank you, Teacher I, for being my first guide, my first encourager, and the one who helped lay the foundation of who I am today. I will be always proud to say, you were my first teacher. To Teacher Madison, our second nanay in school, thank you. You were known as the disciplinarian, the one who never let anything slide. But now, we understand it wasn't just about rules. It was your way of loving us. You were never just a teacher. You were maasikaso, mapagkalina, and full of malasakit. You noticed the small things, checked on us when we needed it most, and made sure no one was left behind. Thank you, Teacher Maricel, for shaping not just our minds, but also our character. You didn't just prepare us for exams. You prepared us for the real world. And your lessons, we'll carry them not just in school, but in life. The teacher team, my math history coach, mentor, and our beloved advisor. Thank you for showing us that you don't need to be loud to leave the loudest legacy. You were the softest voice in school, but your class made the loudest impact. Not because of noise, but because of the excitement you brought into every lesson. You made math feel like a game we couldn't wait to play. You gave us bonus points, not just in physics, but in confidence, curiosity, and joy. And yes, minsan po sumobra na talaga yung scores natin. But that's because you made us love learning so much, we didn't want to stop. You made fun of numbers in a way na kahit si X na lalo nawawala, masaya na kami natin. Thank you, Teacher Tim, for turning numbers into adventures and for showing us that the quietest voices often carry the greatest influence. You didn't just teach numbers, you made us love them. To Teacher Terry, our beloved principal, thank you. You are a woman of strength and grace. Your leadership is firm, but your heart is always kind. You guide with conviction, but you also listen with compassion. In every decision you make, we see your love for the school, for the students, and above all, for our God. Your faith has been our school's foundation, and your wisdom, our steady light. You reminded us that excellence isn't just about performance, but about purpose, character, and heart. Thank you, Teacher Terry, for leading not just with your mind, but with your soul. You taught us that true greatness is found in humility, and that the best leaders are always the greatest servants. We are forever grateful to have been under your care, your wisdom, and your prayers. To all our dear school administrators and staff, thank you so much. To Grandpa Gab and Kuya Rico. Nasaan mo si Kuya Rico? I wanted to read this message. Paging Kuya Rico. To Grandpa Gab and Kuya Rico are ever kind, loyal, and honest with Maraming salamat po sa masayang bati tuwing umaga, sa pagtulong buhatin ng mabibigat naming baba, at sa lahat ng kabutihan pinakita niyo sa aming taon-taon. Thank you for guiding us to our classrooms and for showing us that small acts of kindness can make the biggest difference. You reminded us that even the simplest gestures can leave a lasting mark. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for walking this journey with us. You are and will always be a treasured part of our SLOC family. Before I proceed, pwede po bang palakpakan muna natin ang ating staff and teachers? To all the parents in the room, this moment is yours too. You are the early morning heroes. Laging gising tuwing umaga. Nagmamadaling mag-prepare ng baon, magplansya ng uniform, at minsan, pati kami, na parang kulang na lang, ikilain kami palabas ng tama. You're the ones who sacrifice sleep, snacks, shopping, and sometimes even your own dreams, just so we could chase ours. You're not just present, you're intentionally present. Even with busy schedules and tired hands, you always make time for homework help, last-minute costume needs, school events, and yes, even emotional breakdowns. And today, kahit pagod at puyat, we showed up, dressed to impress, with your proudest smiles and hearts bursting with love. To all the parents here, thank you. Thank you so much. You are the quiet strength behind our every win. Your love is the kind that speaks loudest, even without words. To my lolo and lola, ay, maraming salamat po sa bawat sundo, bawat merienda, and every moment you chose to be there for me. Their quiet sacrifices built the roads I walk on today. Nay, I know you're smiling as you watch me from where you are. And just like the song says, remember me. So I had to say goodbye. Remember me. Don't let it make you cry. Even if I'm far away, I'll hold you in my heart. I sing this secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me. I always do. Your kindness lives in every step I take. This achievement is not just mine. It's ours and the entire family. I love you both more than words can say. Oh, and happy 70th birthday, man. So my mommy and daddy, thank you so much. For all the mornings, you woke up earlier than everyone else, just to prepare everything I needed. Every hug, every ano yan, and even every sermon that came from love, for being there in the moments that mattered, and even in the moments I didn't know mattered. You were never too busy to believe in me. You made me feel like I was already a champion, long before the medals ever came. And mommy, daddy, I see you. You made today your own graduation too. Because behind these medals are 1,000 silent sacrifices you made without asking for a cause. So to all the moms, dads, lolos, lolas, guardians, titos, titas, and everyone who played role of a parent, this victory is yours too. Thank you for your unconditional love, your relentless support, and your faithful prayers. We are who we are because of you. Bago po ako ulit mag-proceed, palakpakan po natin ang ating dear parents. So, to all my fellow friends, pag pinagsasabihan kayo ng mga magulang mo, huwag kayong magalit pa kayo. Mahalin niyo pa sila. Dahil, kinokorek kayo nila. Because they love you so much. To my classmates, batchmates, and my dearest friends, this is one of the most hardest goodbyes to write. Not because it's paper, but because it's packed with so many beautiful memories. It's hard to fit them all into words. We've been classmates since preschool. That's not just a batch. That's a family. We grew up side by side. Same classrooms, same lessons, same lunch tables, and oftentimes, kasalo sa bawat sa recess at sa tanghalian. Ang sarap ng bawat natin ulam, lalo na pag pinagsasaluhan. Walang gutom, magugutom. Kasi everybody was willing to share what they had. We weren't just classmates. We were siblings from different parents. You were never my competitors. You were my allies. Hindi ko malilimutan ang pagtulong natin sa isa't isa sa mga reviews. Whether may exam o wala, basta may snacks, game na tayo. You were my motivators, my safe space, and my constants. We played together, studied together, and yes, we gained together. Online teammates by night, and seatmates by day. And who could ever forget the routine? The boys, from kwentuhan to takutan, to walang pinunan. Natandaan niyo muna. To Rog, Miguel, Nicolas, and Elaine. We'll be journeying to the same school next time. Same chaos, same storm. Carry the brotherhood with you, alright? So Precious, even though my closest group is mostly boys, you've always been my favorite teammate. You brought heart, brilliance, and clarity to every project. You are a leader in the making. We see it, we're proud of it, and we're proud of you. To our whole batch, we were more than just classmates. We were each other's safe space. We celebrated each other's wins, stood by each other's scores, and if I'm being honest, I can't remember any bad memories with you guys. Only the good ones that keep me playing in my head. And now, as you take this in class, always remember this. True friends don't say goodbye. They say, see you in its adventure. Let's continue to grow, to dream big, and to carry this friendship wherever life takes us. To my batch, thank you for being the joy behind every school day, the laughter in every stressful moment, and the reason why I'll always say, I had the best classmates ever. This isn't the end. This is this is the beginning of more stories you'll tell one day. The rise together moment. And now, as we take that next step, I want to leave you with this. Hate has 4 letters, but so does love. Enemy has 7, but so does friends. Lying has 5, but so does truth. Failure has 7, but so does success. Pride has 3, but so does joy. Negativity has 10, but so does positivity. You always have a choice. Choose the better side. From Anonymous. As you move forward through this moment, may we never forget that what truly defines us is not just the awards we receive, but the choices we make when no one is watching. Let's choose love. Let's choose truth. Let's choose joy. Let's choose faith. Let's choose to rise, not just for ourselves, but for others who can't rise yet. Because we didn't come this far just to graduate. We came this far to rise together. To my batchmates, let's rise with excellence. Let's rise with compassion. Let's rise with God at the center. Because the world needs light, and we're ready to shine. Class of 2025, this is just the beginning, and I can't wait to see how high we all rise. Thank you.